GSU coach here. This is it. This is the final game of the season, the final basketball game we're going to have on the channel for a few months. Can the Bulls pull off a being down to 0-3 deficit? I don't know. But we got all our players back. So we're excited about that. I got to share real quick, guys. Make sure I can hear myself. Yep, I can hear myself. Alright. Share to my news feed. I can only share to my news feed and my page. I can't share anywhere else, so it'll be alright. I don't really care. I know it takes me forever to do this because this phone is terribly slow. Appreciate you guys joining me for final game of the NBA championship. The winner, it's very simple, gets the championship. Loser goes home. Alright, guys. There's the sharing. So we got our whole team back. I meant to do this last night, and I apologize that I said I would, but I passed out. Ate Captain D's with the wife, and both of us kind of just laid there and said, you know what? It's time to go to bed. Even though it wasn't really time to go to bed, we still did it anyhow. And then we didn't wake up till like 10. So there's how that rolls. Alright, I'm going to keep up with the chat over here on my laptop if anybody joins me. I got a couple of people that like to join the streams here and there. I got Theodore. I Can't Solo Her, which is an odd name, but I say it anyhow. Alright. So let's go take a look at our coach roster. We got them back, guys. The original starting lineup of the Chicago Bulls is back in order for the final game of the season. The only time since the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, GTS, it is. And I know it's a lot of people hate this game, but I always go back and play the older games because I like them. Everybody's doing the new stuff, so I do the old stuff because nobody does that anymore on the channels. And yeah, it's 2K18. A lot of people hate it, but I like it, especially in the MyLeague. And I know the interfaces look a little old, but besides that, it's alright. I tried to create a Bulls team. Back in these days, the Bulls were terrible. I mean, all they had was him. And then I've kind of created this over the past 2 seasons to where we're in the finals now. Right there. 3-3 tie against Houston Rockets. 2K18 was not my favorite 2K of all time, but it is one of my favorites. And I think most of the people that hated this game were the people that played online. I don't play online. I'm MyLeague Franchise Dynasty. That's my line of work. So, and we are tied at 3 with Houston as we finally got our whole team back together as we get ready for the Game 7 of the NBA Finals, Season 2, MyLeague, Chicago Bulls. Here we go, guys. Yeah, I love it, man. A lot of people give it a lot of hate, like it's the worst game ever known to man, but I think it was just because of the park and the wreck and all that stuff. I don't think it has nothing to do with the actual MyLeague experience. They say the blow-by was one of the biggest problems with this game, but like Chris Paul guards Kemba Walker in this game, I can't blow by Chris Paul. It doesn't happen that way, so I don't know where they get that unless it just happens online. So, appreciate you joining me, by the way, GTS, and I am grateful you're here, and I hope you subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, because we need as much as we can get. We're going to be playing at Houston, but we're going to wear the Reds. Why not, if we're going to win the championship, be in the original uniforms? As we get set for the starting lineups, it's Game 7, championship game. This is it, guys. We lose this one, we go home without a championship. Do I continue the MyLeague on 2K18, or do I go to a different 2K? I've got all of them. I mean, I can go anywhere I want to go. I can go all the way back to a 2K, let's see, 10. if I felt like it. Now, I don't really want to go back that far for 2K right now. I kind of like the newer players. Unless we had, like, I've got NBA Live 98 and 96 now. I could do that. That's fun. Whoa, what am I doing here? No, 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 no. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and leave Zach LaVine on James Harden instead of moving Ben Simmons up because I think Zach can handle him. Even though he's injured, I think he can handle him. So here we go, guys. It's game time. Game 7, NBA Finals. NBA Finals. It is game time. I like these little videos here. It's the moment. It's the Super Bowl of basketball. World Series of basketball. Game 7 of an NBA Finals. This is our second season. We were in the finals last year, but we lost to Golden State pretty easily. But I rebuilt the team to have better three-point shooters because that's the reason we lost. And the way the game's looking is we're already going to lose. So, and Kemba Walker cannot dunk like that. That's a little ridiculous, but it is what it is. As we get set here, post this game time. I can't wait to get rid of him. Okay, I got to go and do my little settings here. This is the championship game that we've been waiting for, and we are here to try to win the chip. I mean, that's just all there is to it. We got our team back right at the right time for the game 7. We got Kemba and Ben back a couple of games ago, and then we get our other guys back, or Zach back in this game. So actually came back last game. It says he's an overall 78 because he's hurt. He's really slow. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I go to game plan, defensive settings. I don't like to get mismatches, so I just keep with the same guy. We try to fight over picks. It's game time, guys. It's tip-off for the NBA Finals, Game 7. Here we go. Chris Paul with the ball, guarded by Kemba Walker. Pass down to James Harden. Harden guarded by LaVine. There's a shot by Capella, and it's going to miss and out of bounds to the Bulls. I thought Simmons had a hold of that, but he did not. All right, hang on just a second. Why is this always happening? Back out, restart. There we go. Why is it? I'm having technical difficulties here. There we go. Now I don't. All right, let's throw it into Kemba. Now we're going to start our offense. Kemba with the ball, brings it up court. Vooch with a pick. Kemba looking for the pick. He's going to look on the outside, finds Zach. Zach's going to see if he's got that three ball going early, and he does not. So Houston comes back with it. Harden with the ball. Pass out to Muhammad, guarded by Simmons. Ibaka guards Anderson. LaVine guards Harden. Simmons is on Muhammad. We're going back, and they're just passing all over the places. Paul post up Kemba. Turnaround jump shot's going to miss. Rebound by Vooch. Good rebound by Vooch, who's been doing a great job defensive and rebounding, but not a good job. Yeah, Zach's not blown by nobody in this game. What a block by Clint Capella on Vooch. I don't know why Vooch would have shot that. We're kind of discombobulated because of all the craziness going on here. Harden wide open. He's going to drain that. No, he missed it. But Anderson with the rebound, and that's going to be the first 2 points of the game. It's win or go home, guys. 2-0. Houston leads the Bulls in the first quarter. Simmons looking to drive. He's going to drive. He gets a layup, and he's going to be the first 2 points for the Bulls. Walker on Paul. Harden with the ball, guarded by LaVine. LaVine's going to foul him as he was going for the steal. I don't know how there's only one watching. I don't really care. Kemba guards Paul. Chris Paul's been possibly one of the better players in this series, but I think James Harden, if they won, would be the MVP. Kemba with the ball, shot, miss, and out of bounds to the Rockets. And as you can see, Nikola Vucevic has literally been one of the better rebounders in the that's just during the season, but he had 19 rebounds in one of our games against the Rockets here in this series. So he's actually defensively doing much better, and Harden just completely blows by everybody and gets a dunk all over the Bulls team. Bulls are a little off early on defense. Oh, yeah, there's a nice three by Zach LaVine, and that's going to put us in the lead by 1, 5-4. First quarter. A hurt Zach LaVine guards a James Harden who can do anything and gets picks by Clint Capella like that. Paul with the three. He's going to miss. Rebound by Ibaka. Pass out to Walker. This is going to be the final game of basketball on the channel, at least for a few months. And there's a foul. I think that's going to go on Capella as Kemba is going to go to the line. Try to put the Bulls up by 3. The Bulls did not win the finals last year in Game 7. We actually lost. We were up by like 20, and Golden State just started draining threes and beat us. But this season's different. We're not playing Golden State. We're playing Houston. Now, they can drain some threes, but that doesn't mean they can drain them like Golden State. Kemba guards Paul. Pass out to Harden. Harden shoots a 3, and he drains a 3 to tie the ball game. 6:49 left in the first quarter. I would highly doubt there's going to be a lot of subbing in this game today. And look, Zach's open again, and he's going to drain another one. Zach's got 2 threes early, and it's 10-7. Bulls leading the Rockets here in the first quarter. Zach LaVine already making his impact felt, being back on the team. Maybe not defensively, but surely offensively. James Harden's got the ball. He's looking, the beard, drives it, but this time Kemba helped defense, and there's Ben Simmons for the rebound. Pass out to Ibaka, who's going to bring it on down. I don't think that's going to happen as Ibaka lays it right over Chris Paul. Chris Paul was kind of in the truck's path there, in a train's path. That's what it felt like. Appreciate everybody joining me. Appreciate everybody that joins me on these videos and lives. Of course, my lives are my videos mostly, except for the racing. I do actual videos for that. But all right, Simmons out to Zach's got a wide open lane. He's going to lay it right in the bucket, and he's got 8 points early in the game. So Zach, though he is hurt, is playing like he's not. 5:32 left in the first quarter. Bulls up by 7. Make that, 7. Oh, nice rebound by Vooch and good defense on Clint Capella. Vooch is playing defense and rebounding like a madman. Ben Simmons with the ball. Looks for a pick from Ibaka. Is going to get it. Simmons, easy layup. You can't stop Simmons on them roll-around picks. When he gets one, he's gone, and he's gone to the basket. If you don't have that lane clogged up, he's gone. Kemba with the ball, or Kemba guarding Paul. Paul shoots it. It's going to miss again. The Rockets cannot get the lid off the basket. Pass out to a wide-open Zach LaVine again, and he drains another 3. And the Rockets have to call a timeout as the Bulls are up by 12 in the first quarter with 4:44 left. I love my beautiful wife as I'm looking at her right now. Roll her eyes at me. All right, guys. What? Pretty Little Darling? Facebook.com/PrettyLittle, L-I-L, Darling, with no G. Follow her. Give her a follow. Tell her that you came from GSU Coach's YouTube channel, and you might get a special prize from me. I don't know what that would be yet, but we'll figure it out. Ibaka guards Anderson. LaVine guards Harden as it's a 12-point lead for the Bulls early, and the Bulls are playing like they have all season long finally because we got everybody back. Paul is posting up against Ibaka. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire basketball life. Why would you post up against a guy that's 6'10 and you're only like 6? And Zach is open at the. James Harden's defense is terrible. Nope, Zach's going to miss that one. Finally, Zach misses a 3. And there was a terrible pass. And that's going to be a turnover on the Rockets. As we're going to have some subs come in. And if they're going to sub, I'm going to sub myself. Let's give Vooch and Serge a little break and bring in Felicio and Portis. Keep that energy level up for the fourth quarter. Ariza and Chandler come in for Houston. As we got 2 guys waiting to come in. It's going to be hard to sub in a game like this because this is our last chance and we got our best player. That was a terrible shot by Zach. Serge open and he drains it from the outside. The Bulls are just dominating this first quarter. 21-7 Bulls. If you guys watched any of the previous games, you know the Bulls have not dominated like this the whole series, not even in the Cleveland series. But this is pure domination. I don't think Houston was expecting Zach to play as good as he's been playing and how much he means to our team, not just as a basketball player, but as a leader on the team. Sometimes I like to do weird things like give Ben the ball and shoot threes. Sometimes I won't. That time I did, and it was a failure from the beginning. Delaney passes to the middle, and instead of Ibaka being down there on Chandler, he was up top trying to take a charge. So there's how that works out. It's 21-9. Bulls lead in the first quarter as Zach has 8 or 10 points by now. Oh, Shabazz knocks that out. Nice job. Nice defense by Houston, and we're going to finally get some subs in. Kemba's going to shoot a 3, and he's going to miss it. Rebound by Marcus Spates, who is now officially in the game. Ariza passes to Delaney. That's one of the big stories of this NBA Finals is that the Houston Rockets bench just played severely well against us. Delaney, Marcus Spates, all them guys. Delaney passes out to Ariza. Is going to drain a 3, and it's going to be a 9-point game. Bulls lead 21-12. Houston won't stay down for long, definitely. Walker with the ball, passes out to Levine. Levine's going to pop up for a 3. He's going to miss that one after draining about 3 in a row. Ben Simmons gets the pass from Felicio. Simmons is going to drive, but he gets fouled and no call. Referees with their Rockets glasses on today. And there's a miss and rebound by Kemba Walker as Walker brings the ball up court, looking around, finds Levine. Levine's going to pop up another 3. And he's going to drain that one this time and put the Bulls back up by 12. 24-12 in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. This is for the chip. This is for the killer. This is for this. You've got to be top dog to win this title here. And Houston has Eric Gordon, who's gave us problems all series, and that's exactly why, because Zach LaVine is hurt. Not only that, he's not the best defensive player in the world. All right, Ben Simmons looks for a pick, but he's going to go the opposite way. He's going to pass out to Kemba, and Kemba's going to pop up a 3. He's going to miss it. And that's out of bounds to the Bulls, though, as Ariza was fighting for the rebound, as we're going to go ahead and rest Ben because we want him in here shortly. We can put in Robbie Covington for him. Okay, we're good. Actually, let's take a timeout. Let's just take a timeout, calm down here for a minute. 24-14, Bulls lead first quarter. Minute 9 left in the first quarter. Is the NBA Championship Game 7. This is where all the marbles are on the table. Winner goes home with a championship. The loser does not. Losers just go home. Zach looking for a pick, but he cannot drive. He's just too slow right now. He's too injured. And there is a 3 by Kemba Walker to put the Bulls up by 13. Beautiful pass by Zach and beautiful shot by Kemba. If anybody's watched this series, you know that we have not played this well all series long. We've actually been dominated a couple of games. So it's not like, I mean, I'm on beyond Hall of Fame settings. So for us to be playing this well with an injured Zach LaVine is something spectacular. Spates with a turnaround jump shot. He drains it right over Cristiano Felicio. It's okay, though. We're up by 11 with 39 seconds left. We want to get a 2 for 2 or a 2 for 1. Robbie's going to drive it in, but that was not what I was looking for. Cristiano Felicio misses the rebound. Spates gets it, passes out to Ariza. Ariza guarded by Portis. But Robbie gets on him really quickly. Delaney with the ball. Kemba's still in the game. Yeah, we'll wait till the second quarter to take him out. I got to get these guys some rest sometime, though, especially in the fourth quarter. What a block by Robbie Covington. Beautiful block. Here goes Kemba. Driving. He's going to get an easy layup. But he misses it. How about that? And a half-court shot's not going to make it. So the Bulls are going to go into the second quarter with a 27-16 point big-time lead. I'm from Tennessee. GTS, I'm from Tennessee. The Knoxville area, but I'm a big Chicago Bulls fan because I grew up in the 90s, and that was the team to love because of Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman. Not just Rodman, it was Horace Grant and all kinds of different people. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put back in Vooch. We're going to go put back in Baca. And we're going to take out Kemba and put in Derrick Rose and Justin Holiday in for Zach. So that way we always have a starter in the game at all times, which is Vooch and Ibaka. I appreciate everybody joining me. I'm playing on Beyond Hall of Fame. It's a setting that back in the day, I mean, like, we are, like, on the sliders, we're real low. Like, everything's in the, like, 30s for us, and everything's in the 50s for them. And it's tough, man, because if you don't have your best players, I got beat by 40 points in Game 2, if you want to go back and take a look at that. I didn't have any of my good players. They were all injured. It's tough. And if you don't focus and you don't keep, your eye on everything, you lose. It's just the way it goes. Post up for Bobby Portis down low. Pass out to Justin Holiday. He's going to pop up a 3. He's going to, and he makes it. Nice shot by Justin Holiday. It's a 14-point lead for the Bulls. There was a guy back in 2017 that made a setting called Beyond Hall of Fame, and he still does. He does it on 2K22 that I'm playing on, and it makes it very even. I only went 56 and 26 this year, so that shows you that I don't win every game, but I have a good enough team to be in the finals. So it's a pretty even slider set. Holiday's going to pop up another one, but I should have known better. He's never been the kind of guy that gets on a streak. Rose guards Delaney. Oh, and Holiday about got a steal from Gordon. Gordon trying to post up on Holiday. Passes to Delaney as Rose is all over him. Holiday on Gordon. Man, they're passing around everywhere. Reza with the ball on the outside. Delaney's going to drive. He's going to pop up a nice little shot by Delaney as Rose didn't get his hands up. So the Bulls up by 12, 30-18 in the second quarter. I thought I brought in some... Where is Vooch? I thought I brought in Vooch. For some reason I put Ibaka in at center. I don't get that, but okay. It is what it is. Rose, I try to make him be a good three-point shooter. He's just not. And Ariza was wide open but misses. That's awesome, man. 2K19 was a good one. It's one of the better ones, actually. 2K17, 16, all those were good games. I like 2K22. Everybody plays it. Nobody plays this one. Why not play it? Oh, pass out to Delaney. He's going to get fouled and the basket. Rose with the foul. As finally Vooch gets to come back in the game, who he can shoot threes when he wants to, but he's struggled this series shooting threes. He's probably in the 1 percentile, if I had to guess. I mean, these older sports games, to me personally, are the best because, first of all, they bring nostalgia from when they first came out. Second of all, because nobody's doing it. Everybody on YouTube's playing 22, 22, 22. Even in Madden, 22, 22, 22. Everything's 22, 22. And 23 here soon. I'm not going to do that. Everybody does that, so why not play stuff that people aren't playing and have franchises, my leagues, and dynasties with those? And that's what I try to do. See, I don't get into the my team. I get into my leagues, but I like it to a point. But man, it's they just didn't put enough. Nobody cares about franchise or my league no more. I'm gonna run out of time here. I did not get that shot off in time. Sometimes I get carried away talking. It's all right though. 30 to 21. Bulls up by 9 in the second quarter as we are about ready to sub Ben Simmons back in. This was Ben Simmons' second season. This was before he became a diva, so he was still kind of on the path to being a great player. So we'll see if he's still a great player in real life this next season as he finally gets to play for the Nets, probably, I'd guess, since Durant's probably not going to be there no more. And Baca had to foul Capella, or that would have been an easy layup. Capella will go to the line. I've heard a lot of people say they like 2K22. A lot of people say they don't. I think it depends on what type of game player you are, whether you're a My League player or a My Team player or the park and all that stuff. All the stuff that you do on that game just depends on who's playing it for what. And nothing's changed in My League in 20 years. They're deep. It's still deeper than Madden. Anything Madden has, 2K is still deeper. But it's just, I like the older stuff. I mean, I haven't seen much of an upgrade in graphics, just frames per second. Not really looks all that much different to me. But it is what it is. As Simmons gets a pick from Vooch, pass back out to Rose. Rose gets a pick from Ibaka. Rose looking to drive. Passes out to Ben Simmons. Simmons is going to get another pick, but he's going to go the opposite way. He's going to drive in. Nice rebound by Vooch. What was that? I did not mean to hit the button, guys. I'm my bad. As we are only up by 8 now, as the Rockets are slowly coming back because I'm making some very careless mistakes. And what a dunk by Anderson. Neither team's shooting good. 37.9% is pretty bad. I like 2K21. I liked it a lot, actually. I may play it next. That may be my next one, or it could be 2K20. The only reason I like the newer games is because of the updated rosters and they have the actual players, pictures, and stuff. That's part of being a My League player, man. You gotta... There's a foul. Rose is going to go to the line as Capella gets his hand in there. Like, I like having LaMelo Ball, you know what I mean, on a game. That's cool, because I can't create the perfect LaMelo Ball on 2K18. Definitely not. And the servers are down on most of these games from 2K20 back, so you can't get the actual draft class that you want. So eventually I'm going to have to move on to... I try to get them downloaded before the servers go down, but sometimes I don't. And I didn't play... I think I went like a year without playing 2K18, and by the time I came back to it, it was too late. Vooch for 3. Drain it! Vooch puts the Bulls back up by 11. Vooch is hitting them threes already as we're going to bring back in Kemba and Zach. Good shot by Vooch. I like 2K21. I like 2K20. I like 2K19. I like 2K18. I like them all. I don't know about 2K22 because I haven't played it that much. But from what I see, it's pretty typical 2K. They just don't do a lot of changing. And I know it's not their fault to make a game every year. You can't just have a totally different game the next season. But if you look at Madden 05 compared to Madden 22, they've taken more stuff out than they've added, and that just don't make any sense at all, especially since you've got more space, better equipment. I just don't get that. That's the type of stuff I don't get. Nice shot by Chris Paul to put the Rockets back within 9 as our starting lineup is back in the game. Pass to Levine. He's going to pop up another three. He's been hitting them all day. Not this time, though. Muhammad with the rebound. Walker's going to get in front of Harden, but Harden's going to be wide open for an easy shot, and they're back within 7. I told you the Rockets would not stay down for long. Vooch sets a screen. Nice pass. And just going to keep shooting threes with Zach, and he drains that one to put the Bulls back up by 10. 38-28. Second quarter. NBA Game 7 Finals. Rockets Bulls. Winner takes home the chip. Loser goes home to weep because nobody ever remembers second place. Kemba's going to drive it down. He's going to get past Paul, and he's going to get an easy layup over Anderson. Beautiful job by Kemba Walker. 12-point lead for the Bulls as we're maintaining our lead. Here and there, though, the Rockets will come within 7 or 6 or whatever it was. But most of the time, the Bulls are maintaining their 12-point lead. Simmons, nice screen. You knew Capella was going to foul Simmons. There was no way he was going to stop him. And Simmons is not the best free throw shooter in this game, but we'll try to drain him. Oh, in and out on that one. I said we'll try to drain them. I did not say we would drain them. He did drain the second one, though. Appreciate everybody joining me. It means the world to me when you guys join me on my lives or even just watch afterwards. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps me out, and it makes my channel grow to where I can do more of this stuff more often. And there's another foul, and Simmons will go back to the line of Shabazz Muhammad. And that time Simmons hits his free throw with 6 points. And he hits that one. So he's got 7 points. And the Bulls go up by 15 in this first half. Rockets are playing kind of pitiful for a team that's got Chris Paul, James Harden, and Clint Capella. But Muhammad just drained a 3 to make it a 12-point game. Good shot there by Muhammad. Can the Bulls pull this off? It would be a miracle. We were down 0-3 at one point until our players started coming back. Simmons, he gets fouled again. He's going to go to the line for the 3rd time in a row. All right. Simmons, nice shot. He's going to get all his points from the free throw line today. This is a big game. I may not be announcing like it's the biggest game in the world, but it is. This is it. I won't be playing basketball on the channel for a few months after this. We have to either win this or go home. And the Rockets are going to try, I'm sure, in the 3rd and 4th quarter to really come back. Nice, look at Simmons' grittiness fighting for that rebound, and what was that? Well, I'll take it. He banks it in, and we're back up by 16. Well, that's our biggest lead of the game. The Bulls 47, Houston 31. Harden brings the ball up court as Levine guards, but look who's open over here in the corner. But he misses, and rebound by Vooch. Kemba Walker with the ball now, looking over to Zach. Zach, he knows not to shoot threes too much. Try to drive. He hasn't drove all game long. That time he does with an easy layup, and that has to be a timeout by Houston because the Bulls are about to be up by 20. And I don't think Houston expected to be down by this much at this point in the game. So, we're going to keep our starters in there, and then I'm going to do my little timeout cheeser thing at halftime. But it also helps the other team out too, so it is what it is. Chris Paul guarded by Kemba. Good matchup at point guard. Spates is going to shoot it, misses, rebound by Simmons. He may have himself a double-double today. He keeps rebounding like that. He's fighting for him, too. Everybody knows how important this game is. And there's a foul, and that's going to send Zach to the line. And that's also the 5th team foul here in the 2nd quarter. As Houston is fouling a lot. Trying to be aggressive on defense is not helping their cause as the Bulls are going to take a 19-point lead as the rare Zach LaVine free throw miss happened. Chris Paul with the ball. This is Game 7. This is the finals. This is for the chip. Ariza faked out Ibaka, but he misses it, and Ibaka gets the rebound anyhow. That's one of the biggest issues. And there's a man, I'm telling you what. Houston is foul after foul after foul, and we keep going to that free throw line, and that's what's pushed our lead up to a 20-point lead. Kemba's got 8 points. He's only 2 of 6, though, shooting. But he drains both free throws to put the Bulls up by 21. That doesn't mean the Rockets can't come back in the second half. They definitely can. Chris Paul dribbling, guarded by Chris. And there's a nice pick by Spates. Kemba loses Paul. And Paul with an easy shot. The Bulls' percentages went up to 44 once the starters came back in. And there goes Zach. Is he going to dunk it? He hasn't dunked since he got injured, and he will not dunk it. That time he'll miss a layup. Walker guards Paul. Simmons with the ball. Reza looks around. Missed three. Rebound by... Didn't see who got that. Gordon got that rebound, and his Simmons could not stop him as it is a 17-point game. Here towards the end of the first half, Simmons with the ball. Looks around. Can't find nobody open yet. Whoa, good thing Simmons was there. They leave Zach open every time at the three-point line, and he drains them every time he shoots them. You can't let Zach open like that. That's easy shots for him. That's like very easy. 55-35, Bulls lead 20 points first half. This might be the greatest comeback in NBA Finals history. We were down 0-3. I didn't think we had a chance, honestly, even if our guys did come back. Still means Houston is a good team. Walker misses a three. Rebound by Chris Paul. Finds himself under the basket. Pass to Ariza. Simmons guards him. Nice steal by Zach LaVine. Right there for the steal. We're down to 2 seconds here. As Kemba's going to pop up a shot, and he's going to miss it. Bulls are going to go into the half with a 20-point lead. They said we're on a cusp of a blowout. I wouldn't take it that far, but we are playing very well. As I am going to post the halftime clip of our little highlights to the Facebook page at facebook.com/GSUcoach. There's Shaq, Ernie, Kenny. Charles will never be on these games, he said. We are absolutely dominating the Houston Rockets right now, and I don't know if the Rockets can find an answer. All they've got is James Harden right now playing good. Chris Paul's not playing his best game. Clint Capella's not playing his best game. Eric Gordon's not playing his best game. It's just part of it. And Zach LaVine, Kemba Walker, and Ben Simmons are all scoring lots of points along with Vooch. There's Vooch draining a three there, speaking of. And we moved our shooting percentage from 33% up to 42%. Zach has 23 points and 2 assists. That shows you how bad we missed him. If he wasn't in the game right now, we'd be down by 3. And that's how that rolls. As we get set for the third quarter, and I get set on cheesing the timeout system. But you know Houston will make a run. We're up by 20. That doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean nothing. You need to be up by a lot. That is right. But you also know that the Rockets can always find their way back in a game. We're going to cheese our timeouts till all our starters are back in the 90s. Right now we got 87, 87, 88, 87, 91. So probably take 2 more, I would guess. This is one thing about 2K18 you can choose. You can't do that in some of the other ones. Because in NBA you technically can't take more than one timeout. But in NBA 2K18 you can, and I will cheese it until our players are all in the 90s, which is now. Alright guys, we're up by 20, starting the third quarter. As we are 39 minutes into the stream with a 20-point lead. Walker brings the ball up court. Pass to Zach. Zach's going to fake a shot. James is leaving him. How do you pass this opportunity up? I might have missed that one, but Harden's like daring Zach to shoot threes. Muhammad for 3. He misses, but nice rebound by Capella. But Vooch is right there to play defense, and Harden's wide open for an easy shot. 18-point lead for the Bulls. Nice shot by James Harden. Kemba slowly brings the ball up court. Pass to Ben Simmons. Simmons looks for a pick. He's got one. Oh, what a dunk by Ben Simmons. Beautiful job. He went right over Anderson. I want to watch that one again. That's one of those that you have to get the old replay of. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. And then I got to also capture it for reels, etc. All that good stuff that I like to do. I've got a lot of Ben lately, and I'm sure people get tired of seeing it, but it is what it is. Look at this. He dunked over the whole team, but mainly Anderson. Beautiful job by Ben Simmons there, using that pick on Serge. Off of Serge. Zach LaVine. Now Ben Simmons guards Muhammad. They pass so fast you can't keep up with who's guarding who. Chris Paul guarded by Walker. Anderson, he faked a 3 and Ibaka went up for it. Anderson should have took that. James Harden guarded by Walker. That's a mismatch. Clint Capella is always there for the rebound, and we just cannot buy a rebound, but Ibaka can buy a block. He almost got another one, but misses it, and Harden brings them back within 18 again. As Kemba brings the ball up court. Crowd is out of it here in Houston for now. There's a foul. Man, Kemba got absolutely hammered by James Harden. Absolutely hammered. And Kemba has been at the line quite a bit. But mainly, I would guess, Ben Simmons has been at the line more than anybody. He got 3 straight fouls. All right. Kemba should drain both of these, put us back up by 20. He doesn't miss a lot of free throws. If he does, it's a rare occurrence. And he's got 10 points, 3 assists in this game. Yep. I told you he'd drain them both. All right, Kemba on Paul. Chris Paul is just not playing his best game. Bulls up by 20 in this Game 7 of the NBA Finals. This is a big one. Winner goes home, and Vooch can't get the block, but he does keep the shot from going in, and Ibaka with the ball, but that's not what we really want. Zach LaVine with the ball. Setting a screen, but Zach's just not dunking right now because of his injury, so it doesn't do much good when he drives. I'd rather him shoot threes, and there's another foul on Walker, and the basket. What a job by Kemba Walker to get to the hole and drain these free throws to put us up by 23 points. The Rockets just can't seem to catch a break. And the Revs are blowing them whistles left and right on Houston and not on us. They probably think that's unfair, but there's some games earlier in the series that I thought was unfair, so how about that? Chris Paul guarded by Kemba Walker. And there goes Capella, does the same exact thing Kemba did, gets the basket and the foul. He'll go to the line. As my beautiful wife walks into the room. Appreciate everybody joining me here, guys. We're having a heck of a Game 7. The Bulls are dominating. Simmons is rebounding like he's a Dennis Rodman today. Serge sets a pick, but Simmons goes the other way, and he's going to get a layup. Easy layup. Bulls are officially up by 23 points. Can Houston even make an attempt to come back, or is the Bulls going to win the chip and my channel going to go to a different 2K and start a new series from scratch? That the winner, if the Bulls win this game, we're going to start something from scratch, probably something that nobody's done or something different for 2K. But if the Bulls lose this game, I'm going to continue with this series until we get a championship. That's how I do it. I know a lot of players don't do that. A lot of franchise players don't do that, but that's how we're going to do it. Because the point of these games is to win championships. If you don't do that, what's the point? If you quit in the middle, nice block by Vooch, and then Simmons fights, but he did not get it as Muhammad gets the layup. If you don't play these games to win championships, why are you playing them? Why would you stop in the middle of a series when you haven't won a championship? That's one good thing about playing older games is I don't have to worry about playing the newest thing. I can keep playing what I want to play. And I'm gaining a following. People like older stuff. And there's a foul. Simmons going to go to the line. Shabazz Muhammad putting the hands all over Simmons. And we may stick with this one. If we lose this game, we definitely will stick with it. And Simmons misses the first one. He's got 15 points, 7 rebounds. And he misses both. Simmons not doing too well at the free throw line today. We definitely need him to be. Harden. Man, Capella gets fouled in the basket again. Vooch not playing the defense I prefer him to play, and that's going to pull the Rockets probably within 18. Nope. It's going to be a 19-point game. Nice rebound by Serge Ibaka. Third quarter, 6 minutes left. Ben's going to drive, and he's going to... Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I have to record this. I have to. That was a beautiful dunk. I haven't seen one like that from Ben Simmons since I first started playing this game. And that was unbelievable. He looked like Jordan going in there. He's literally supposed to be the Pippen of our team looking like Jordan. It don't take long, though. It don't take long for me to do that. I just do it to capture it for Reels, TikToks, Shorts on YouTube, etc., etc. And I've got some great material coming out soon. The hockey, I've still got to get better at hockey. We lost 10-3 in our first game of the season. Florida Panthers against the New Jersey Devils. You can check that out on the channel as well. But hockey and baseball is games I've never played before, whereas basketball and football are games I've played. Walker with an easy run-in and scoop layup and puts the Bulls back up by 23 midway through the third quarter. Can the Bulls maintain this kind of... it's Harden. Why don't leave James open. I heard the coach yelling all the way from over there. As you can see, Dirk Nowitzki is our assistant. He's just sitting in the chair up there. So we're back to a 20-point game. Houston's going to try to let James bring them back in this. Simmons is going to miss that. He's got to be perfect when he shoots these threes. Yeah, I need to quit shooting threes with Ben. He's just not a three-point shooter. He's a defender. He's a facilitator. He's a rebounder, and he can score to the basket. Muhammad guarded good by Ibaka, but Delaney's going to have a fadeaway three, and he misses, and Vooch gets the rebound, and that was a terrible pass by Vooch. I hit the wrong button. I meant to throw it to Zach. I threw it to Kemba, who was all the way down the other side of the floor. And Eric Gordon comes in the game. I don't want to sub yet. Yeah, because by the time the next... we can go ahead and let Vooch come out, put in Felicio, and put Portis in for Ibaka, let them rest a little bit. Once the next buzzer sounds. Harden with the ball. 20-point lead for the Bulls, 68-48. We're in the third quarter and only midway through it. Oh, Zach gets a foul. He tried to go for the steal, and Harden, the beard. I'm kind of playing the same style, like substitution wise and all that stuff that I did all year long because it helped us win. And it was what we needed to do. And they're doing the same thing. They're playing Eric Gordon. They're subbing him in. But they're putting him in. I'm guessing they're putting Harden in at point, or are they putting Gordon in at point? One of the two. I'm not sure yet. I'll see here in a minute. Depends on who's guarding who. Yeah, they're putting. Well, no. It looks like they're putting Gordon in at the 3 spot. So there's how that cookie crumbles. Zach's going to get, or Kemba's going to get fouled by Gordon. He's going to go back to the line to try to make it a 22-point game. Nice shot by Kemba Walker to put us up by 22. 70-48, Bulls lead this Game 7. Houston did not come out playing like this was Game 7. And you've got to understand that when you're playing a Game 7 against a team like us, we're coming out fired up that we're even in a Game 7. Nice shot by Gordon to put it back to a 20-point game. Now, that doesn't mean Houston can't come back. I've had Golden State come back. I was up by 26 in the fourth quarter, and they came back and beat me last year in Game 7. Maybe 23. But they just started draining 3 after 3 after 3, and we couldn't do anything. And Ben didn't get that layup. Kemba's standing down at the other end of the court. He tried to take a charge, and then there's going to be a foul and a basket on Felicio. Who got that dunk? I didn't see who got the dunk. I just know I was trying to play D. Oh, Eric Gordon. I don't know. If he was on any other team besides the Rockets, he would not be the 6th man, I promise you. If he's in free agency and we go another year on this, I want him. But we don't need him if we win a championship. Kemba's just nonstop getting to the basket. Nobody guards him. Nobody gets on him. I don't understand Chris Paul's defensive strategy today. I know he's trying to save his energy for offense. Gordon wide open for 3. Drain it. And now the Rockets are trying to find their way back in this game as Kemba Walker brings the ball up court. If it wasn't for Eric Gordon, they would probably be down by 30 by now. Eric Gordon keeping them in this game. There's a fadeaway jump shot by Kemba, but he misses it. Rebound by Tyson Chandler. Pass out to Ariza. Felicio's going to help meet. And there's a nice steal as he tried to get it to space, but could not. There goes Simmons, and that was a nice pass by Kemba, but he didn't get it. And there goes Portis with a layup. Nice rebound and layup by Bobby Portis, as we're going to go ahead and let Simmons take a rest as well. We need these guys in the fourth quarter rested, because you never know what's going to happen as we're up by 18. 18-point lead for the Bulls. Delaney with some good moves. I haven't seen Delaney do moves like that all series long, but he did that time. I'd love to see Zach get a dunk here, but it's not going to happen. He does even weird shots. I don't understand. Even if he's not going to dunk, at least do a regular shot. Delaney with the ball. Pass out to Ariza. Ariza's kind of mismatched with Zach LaVine. Pass out to Chandler, guarded by Bobby Portis. Delaney with Ben Simmons on him. Spates tries to set a screen. Delaney drives it. Misses. Rebound by Felicio. Pass out to Ben. Ben's the one that's been dunking all over the place today. He's going to get fouled but not get the basket. Spates gets a foul, and that's the 5th team foul on the Rockets, as they seem to foul us every time we go down the court. Simmons drains the first one finally. He's got 18.7 rebounds. Our 3 big players, the 3 big ones that we've got, are actually in their 20s already scoring. I know Zach has about 25 or 27. I know Kemba's got 20. I know Ben's got 20. Spates gets fouled and the basket. Bobby Portis all over his back. You cannot do that on defense. Just let him have the layup and go on. Now they're going to get an extra point and be back within 17 points. That's not what you want if you're a coach. Let's change our offense up a little. Let's go to motion cuts. Walker gets a pick. Pass to Zach on the pick and pop. Zach open. Drain a 3 for Zach to put the Bulls back up by 20. After that heartbreaking loss by the Rockies last night on the channel, this just feels good. And who leaves Ariza that open? I don't know. Maybe Ben Simmons, if I had to guess. We're at the bottom of the third quarter. I said that like a baseball analogy. But we are in a 17-point lead. Zach shoots it in and out. And who's that foul on? Felicio's going to get another foul, and that's going to send Spates to the line. And this is where the Rockets are going to start trying to fight back in this game as the Bulls are up 79-63. Probably going to be 79-64. A 15-point game is easily. It's a comfortable lead, but it's not a lead that you can just sleep on. Ben's going to drive, and he gets an easy drive to the basket. Ben Simmons on fire this game, shooting 50% in the second half as Zach cannot do his normal drive and dunk. So Ben's doing it for him. And Kemba guarding Paul. Paul with a nice crossover. Kemba tries to stay in his face, though, but it does not matter. Chris Paul keeps the Rockets within 15 points. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. The Bulls up by 15. Zach looking to drive. He don't do it very often. He did that time, and he had made a nice move for a layup to put the Bulls back up by 17. Zach has not been able to dunk since his injury, and I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, and he's missing some layups, but he's also getting some. Nice rebound by Ben, and that'll be Ben's 8th rebound. He's looking for a double-double or even a triple-double. There goes Kemba for three. He's going to miss it, but a rebound by Felicio. Pass out to Levine. Nope. All right, guys, we're going to go to the fourth quarter up by 17. The Bulls and the Rockets, Game 7, NBA Finals championship on the line. Will I end my 2K18 series here today? Or will we have another season? It's easily done. The Rockets could easily come back in this game with about 5 threes, and we'd be in a close one. We haven't had been a close one so far all game long. Doesn't mean we're not going to have to be. Let's put in Zipser. He's played so good for us in this final. I'm out of breath. I'm getting so excited about this final game. We'll bring Vooch and Ibaka back in as they're rested. Keep a starter in at all times. Even though Vooch and Ibaka are not the best starters to have in, I just got to rest my big three. I mean, that's just part of it. And that's something else I need to learn to do, is not rest my big three all at the same time. And why are we double teaming people and leaving Gordon open in the corner, who drains a three and puts them back within 14? Now it's a game. I don't know why Zipser was double teaming. Zipser's going to pop up a three, and he drains it to bring it back to a 17-point game. I told you, Zipser's played good in this series. That's the reason he's playing right now. He's played really good. He scored 10 points in one game. And there's Paul right over Rose. Even though Rose had good defense, Paul still drains the shot. It's a 15-point game in the fourth quarter with 9 minutes left. Rose drives it. He hasn't had any points yet, but he's going to get some there. And the Bulls, the shootings went up to 46%. Bulls up by 17. Almost said 16, but 17. And there's a foul on Rose as he reaches in on Paul trying to get a steal. As Anderson will come back in, Spates will go out. It's all right. Rose guards Gordon. Paul guards. I can't announce today. And there's a three by Muhammad, and we are back within a 14-point game. We need to waste time. We need to be calm. We need picks set by Ibaka and Rose with drives, and that's how you go back up by 16. Rose can score a big 20 real quick. He did it the whole time the big three were out. Nice job by Covington to fight for a rebound. Yeah, that wasn't a good effort. That was terrible defense. He should have made that. Zipser's going to drain that three from deep. to put the Bulls up by 19. I told you Zipser's playing good. If I was going to continue this series, Zipser's would be staying on my team. That dude can help you when you have nobody. When everybody's playing terrible, Paul Zipser can come in and really spark your team. Anderson's going to drain a three himself. 16-point game, Bulls lead, 7 minutes left in the NBA Finals. I have not won a championship on 2K18 the whole time I've played this game. Nice job by Derrick Rose as he's going to put us back up by 18. We're getting... If Houston's going to do something, they need to think about doing it now. This is the best we've played against the Rockets since this series started, as Paul gets an easy lay-in over Derrick Rose. Paul's just quicker than Derrick, and that's just the truth. By the time Paul makes a decision, Derrick's just now figuring out what it's going to be. Ibaka. Pass out to Covington. Covington shoots. He's going to drain a three to put the Bulls up by 21. Nope, at 19. Man, I'm losing my math here today. Who are they going to call a foul? Derrick? He didn't even do nothing but stick with the guy. As you can see, James Harden's arm sticking through the thing. It shows you he's just an anomaly and not real. But Capella passes into Harden anyhow. An anomaly can actually help them come back and win this game, as we're up by 19 points with 6 minutes left in the game. Looks like the Bulls may win a championship, but Paul's trying to do something about that as it brings it back to a 16-point game after a wide-open Chris Paul drains a three. When I get to 5 minutes, my big three is coming back in the game. Rose misses, but a rebound by Vooch. Pass back out to Rose. Rose looks for a pick from Ibaka, but Paul knows better. They cannot call a foul on that, and even though Rose made that shot to put the Bulls back up by 18, they were grabbing him and holding his head and everything else in that one. And there is Anderson. Why are we leaving their three-point shooters wide open? It's a 15-point game. Oh, goodness gracious. We cannot leave people open. I don't know what's going on defense with our players, but we need to put in our players. There's no other way to say it. I gave them a little bit of a rest, the best I could. We'll take a timeout, try to give them a little more rest. Leaves us with 2, just in case the game gets nutty. Everybody needs to rest for a minute. "15-point game, win or go home. Bulls lead. They've led all game long, but the Rockets are finding open threes, one right after another, as Kemba finds open lanes, but he's going to miss the layup. I hate when they do the meter on the layups because I don't realize they're going to do it. And there's an easy shot by Muhammad. It's a 13-point game, guys. We cannot afford to lose this game. I just lost by 1 point to the Pirates yesterday with the Rockies franchise. I do not want to lose another. That was a heartbreaker. I'm still hurt by it. Walker misses a three, and Houston is fighting back with everything they have in them. Nice block by Ben Simmons, though. Here goes Zach LaVine. He's going to have to be our clutch player of the day, of the millennium. LaVine misses, but Vooch is going to tip in the rebound to put us back up by 15. Vooch has got 5 points this game, and he's got a lot of rebounds. That's the main thing. So does Ben. Him and Ben are the rebounding machines. Ibaka's just kind of not really doing nothing. He made a shot earlier, and that was about it. He's got a couple of rebounds, but he, if we did continue this series, would be somebody I would look to try to trade. And Lonzo Ball is also a free agent this year. That would be who I would get. Kemba would also be gone probably after this season because of his age. Missed dunk. Good job by the Surge's defense there. He heard me talking trash, and Ben does the most ridiculous things that any basketball player could ever do. And it's back to a 13-point game, guys. 4 minutes left. Bulls need to just put, you know how you throw your arms up in the air and say, hold up? That's what they need to do. Ibaka, I'm going to set a pick for Zach. Harden is all over him, though. Walker shoots a three, and it drains it. Nice shot by Kemba Walker to put the Bulls up by 16. I don't know now if Houston has enough left to come back and win the game. This would be huge. The Bulls would be champions. That would be the whole point of me playing this game. And there is a three by Chris Paul, who is now finding his stride. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. Anderson puts his hands all over him and then acts like he's admitting it, I guess. Game 7, Bulls Rockets, NBA Finals, MyLeague. And, of course, Ben Simmons is not the best free throw shooter, but he does have 21 points, shooting a little below 50%, but he does hit the second one to put us up by 16. Back to a 16-point lead for the Bulls. Paul brings the ball up court on Walker. Both teams have their starting lineups in the game. Paul pops up, misses, rebound by Vooch. Pass out to Kemba Walker. 3 minutes left. Hold up. I think this is it, guys. I don't think they can come back from this. Levine gets blocked by Capella, but it's going to be our ball with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Vooch shoots a three, misses, rebound by Anderson. We're down to 2:42, 16-point lead for the Bulls. This could be it, guys. We could be the champions finally on my 2K series. After a couple of not bad years, we had all good years. We've had a good team. We just had opportunities that we don't have. And there goes Zach in for a layup. That will probably ice the game as we are back up by 16 with 2:24 left. I better get the old camera ready, guys. The old capture machine. I want to make sure I record the moment. Zach LaVine's going to win player of the game. 30 points, 11 to 22, 50% shooting, and 29 minutes. He always, no matter if he can dunk or not, he's always the best player in the game at the time we need him to be. You can't deny the fact that when he started the game, he was hot, and he's missed a couple of layups here and there. He can't dunk because of his injury, but man, if it wasn't for him, we'd be down by 10. And that's the truth. 2:24, 16 points. Zach LaVine will win MVP if we win this game, is basically what the game is saying. Harden shoots, misses it. Nice rebound by Clint Capella to put him back within a 16-point game. 14-point game. Oh, why am I messing up my math today? Kemba shoots a three, misses. A minute 56 left, 14-point game. Harden's looking to drive it, finds him open Muhammad. He's probably going to hit that. No, he did not, and Vooch is going to get the rebound. Now the Bulls can waste time as long as they want to. Whoa, don't want to get a backcourt violation there. 141 left, 137. Pass to Simmons. Simmons is looking for a pick from Ibaka, but he's going to go no, good defense. What a block by James Harden on Zach LaVine. Chris Paul dribbles the ball. They're not going to come back. They're down by way too much. Yep, that's going to be game. Zach with a layup to make it his 32nd point and put the Bulls up by 16. LaVine gets another foul. It's going to be his third foul of the game. Looks like LaVine's going to win MVP of these finals, even though he only played in the final game and a half. I tell you what, guys, we did it. Spent 2 seasons building this team from scratch. We had people like Lauri Markkanen and Denzel Valentine and to start with, and we built Kemba. We brought Kemba in. We traded a lot of first-round picks to do this. There's a foul, and Simmons is going to go to the line. 34 seconds left in the game. It's a 16-point lead for the Bulls, looking to be an 18-point lead. Simmons has got 23 points and 9 rebounds, so he may not get his double-double, and he may still get it. He could get a rebound here soon. And he hits both free throws to put himself at 24 points. Our big three played lights out in this game. Gordon open for three. He's going to miss it. Yeah, Simmons got a double-double. There we go. That's ball game, guys. That is ball game. We're going to let it dribble out. We are champions. The Chicago Bulls are the champions of the NBA on 2K18 MyLeague. GSU Coach channel. We finally get a championship on the channel. The Bulls win. And the Houston crowd is not too excited about it, guys. They are the NBA champions, the Chicago Bulls. What a great performance, coming down from 0 to 3 and end up winning this title. Bulls are champions, guys. Look at the sign. Harden's proud of Kemba, telling him he loves him. Anderson. Good job by the Chicago Bulls. I couldn't be prouder of a team that was down 0 to 3 and got our big three back in the game, and we end up winning the ball game. Zach LaVine, most valuable player. Even though you have to give a lot of credit to Ben Simmons, who played almost the whole series. Maybe in this game, Zach LaVine was the most valuable player, but Ben Simmons may be the most valuable player of the whole series. Look at that. Bulls are champions, guys. Bulls are champions. So proud of my Chicago Bulls. I don't even have to look at the game stats, guys. We know what happened. We are champions of the NBA. Let me take a photo of that. All right. Let me post it to the page. We win 4 to 3 in the series. Oh, come on. Hurry up and load. I hate my phone. It's so slow. I say that every episode. Now, the next basketball series I do will probably be on 2K20. I'll go ahead and release that information. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do for team-wise, because we did a Bulls, and that's my favorite team. Doesn't mean I'm going to change my logo or nothing. I still love the Bulls. But we are champions. So the Chicago Bulls are going to be champions on the GSU Coach channel. They're going to be the first champions on the channel ever in the history of the channel since I started it. We'll always remember this Chicago Bulls team. Unbelievable. I'm going to put together some shorts and some reels about this team and how great they were. You got to love it, guys. Oh, look. Vucevic gets MVP. Finals MVP goes. I thought it was going to Zach. Nikola Vucevic, who hardly did anything offensively, wins MVP. He played all 7 games, 16.1 rebounds. Nikola Vucevic is the MVP. That is unbelievable. Oh my goodness. I thought Zach won it, but I forgot they don't do it that way. They do it by how many games you played in the series. That Vooch has got to be proud of himself. He came from nothing. He came from nothing to being a finals MVP. So I'm going to get together and make some reels and some shorts and some TikToks and all that good stuff about the championship Bulls team that we just witnessed. You guys seen it here live first. The Chicago Bulls 2K18 MyLeague, the team I built, are champions. Kemba Walker, Zach LaVine, Ben Simmons, Serge Ibaka, Nikola Vucevic, Trey Burke. All these guys helped in some form to get us to where we're at. You go to the calendar. We didn't look like a championship team. We were 56 and 26. There was teams that were better than us, not in the Eastern Conference, but in the Western Conference. LaVine's 32, leads the Bulls past the Rockets. LaVine dominates the Rockets in a blowout, impressive playoff run for the Bulls, culminating with an NBA title. Jason Whitlock, Eric Pincus says the Rockets will have to face Kimba. Oh, that's old. But when you go to this, there's your box score, guys. 32, 24, and 23 from the big three. Derek had 10. Zipser had 6. Vooch had 5, but he had 21 rebounds, and I'm not even going to count his block, his steal, and his 3 assists. That's why he won MVP right there. My goodness. What a beautiful, beautiful 2 seasons I had with the Chicago Bulls. But it's over. We did what we came to do. We set out to dominate and win a championship, and that's exactly what we did. What's next for basketball on the channel, I don't know. But we're going to give it a few months break before I surprise you with the next basketball series. I appreciate you guys joining me on this journey. I appreciate you guys supporting the Chicago Bulls and the team that I helped create or build. They did it themselves. The players did, and my buttons and my sticks and all that stuff. So we are champions. Appreciate everybody that joined me. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. There's more great championship action to